Probably do with the trip outside anyway. It's yet just another excuse to have a race against time thing at the end to save him, with lots of pointless action crammed in at the end like in the first one, which feels very jarring to the rest of the movie. Everything works out, of course, except inexplicably it takes them less time to get from a small American town of Folks to Italy before Edward can wander down the street into the sunlight. Anyway, everything works out, of course. We get a Dakota Fanning and Michael Sheen cameo. Edward gets angry at Jacob. Jacob runs off. Edward asks Bella to marry her. Bella pulls her face like she's gonna shit herself. Another example of Stewart's bad acting. What expression is she pulling? This is literally a cliffhanger because you can't decode anything from her reaction. Because she can't act. Now, I realise it's not written for me. I realise that it's for teenage girls. I'm not one. What irritates me, however, is that this is an excuse. This movie somehow was the biggest opening day of a film of all time. It's more than The Dark Knight, Toy Story, anything. This isn't even close to a great, let alone average film, but it still made a lot of money. Just because a film is made for a specific audience doesn't mean it has to be bad. I'll cite Small Soldiers to show this. Small Soldiers is a summer blockbuster. It didn't have to be good, people would have turned up, but it was very enjoyable. It had some good humour and was well written and directed. I'm not saying this is because it's the best film ever, but it was still enjoyable. Because it's made for a certain group isn't an excuse for its quality. You can do a good job of it. The themes of immortality, loss and extreme love aren't even touched upon. You can't assume everyone has read the book and just infer these themes. That's badly made, and it's disappointing because I think a good film is resting in here somewhere. But unfortunately, because of Melissa, we won't see that in the third one. Hopefully the fourth one might be good. This makes me even more annoyed that good actors like Rob Pattinson are being launched off this, and he will only be remembered for this. Zac Efron will always play sassy roles because he was in High School Musical. Megan Fox will always play hot chick because she was in Transformers movies. But then again, she's hardly versatile. It's just, to me personally, strangely, it's upsetting. That, because I like Rob Pattinson, I think he does a good job, I think everyone does. Except Kristen. Don't like Kristen. And remember, that's not just mindless opinion. That's scientific fact. Kristen Stewart is terrible. Holy shit, am I off topic. Anyway, my point is the writing, it's bad. If they change Melissa, I think the film could be good, and I desperately want it to be good because I like Twilight. I like everything about it, I like the themes, I like the characters, I want it to be good. But as long as Rosenberg remains, there's little hope. So, oh yeah, if you want a proper review, I guess if you're under 15 and female, go watch it because you'll probably enjoy it. But other than that, if you're my age, then no. And male. Just about. Anyway, I'm sorry for the run, and you somehow got a recommendation or non-recommendation out of this. Goodbye. I hope I didn't force you to shit your brain out your ass in boredom, but it needed to be said. Hey, could be worse. Oh, no.